What's up, nerds? Hey guys, you know something? I was thinking, while we were planning this whole nonstop November, Senator Preston and I bonded over, well, Arrowverse. So I thought, since Arrow has now ended, I give my thoughts once again on this entire thing. I'm going to preface this video by saying exactly what the title says. The Arrowverse is good for what it is. A superhero drama. A lot of people have a lot of gripes and dislikes about things. And some people on YouTube have made awesome videos around the Arrowverse's flaws and character beats. And I love it. They're some of the hilarious videos I've seen on YouTube. The Arrowverse's flaws are what I love. Like the whole plot stuff with, let me pick one here. Okay, I really don't love how they did Kid Flash. I hate it. That's my biggest gripe right now for the entire Arrowverse, really, is Kid Flash and the writing of Supergirl. But I still love the character of Supergirl and the other side characters on there, mainly Martian Manhunter, John Jones, rock on. I'm probably going to watch season 6, even though I haven't watched since probably season 3 due to scheduling conflicts. But yeah, everything about the Arrowverse I love, minus those two things. Roy's story. Is Thea in this beautiful artwork? Yeah, there she is. Thea's story. I love it all. And it all started because of Green Arrow. So, like I said I think it was probably the first or second video I ever did with Preston, we did a Arrow talk about or whatever, little rinky-dink podcast that I love to this day. And come to find out, he and I started our love of Arrow around the same time. During the off season, right before season 3 started, I caught a hold of this show called Arrow. Binge watched the entire first 2 seasons in like a weekend. It was like 4 days. So it was a 4-day weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Binge watched it, fell in love. And this was like a couple of weeks before season 3 started. So I was all geared up and I was ready. And as you know, luck would have it, Flash got picked up. Loved the tone of the Flash. A lot of people didn't like season 3 and season 4 of Arrow, but I could see why, but I still enjoyed it, watched every episode. Never intentionally missed one episode of Flash or Arrow. Supergirl came out on CBS, which I thought was kind of weird. But I liked it, I enjoyed it, watched it. All the way up until season 2, when Superman said, Kara, you're more stronger than me. I was like, okay. I don't care if it's comic book accurate or not. I'm not with that. I eventually came back to Supergirl, mostly because of the crossovers. And then my favorite came. I think it was Legends came out before Supergirl, right? Yeah. My God, Legends came, and Legends is my favorite, always has been, always will be. Because Legends does their own thing, story-wise and character-wise, and it shows. Everybody that I ever see talk about Arrowverse, they always say how great Legends is. Always. For me personally, the only thing I wasn't liking about Legends in the last 2 to 3 seasons was the whole John Constantine thing. I felt like It mainly became his show, but I still enjoyed it. Even though I didn't particularly like that, I still enjoyed John. I still enjoyed the stories. The main reason for this video, Arrow, the Arrowverse is definitely good for what it is. Could it be better? Of course. If it was up to me, and I'm sure a lot of other fans, we would probably say make the entire Arrowverse the tone of Legends. To an extent, of course. Like, I would say not even the tone of Legends, mainly the tone of the crossovers. Because whenever there's a crossover, even if it's a small one, I am filled with joy. Like, I love Diggle whenever he interacts with the Flash, especially like when he has to get speeded away and he's about to barf. Those Diggle moments are amazing. And I kind of want to see where Diggle's going to go after Arrow. I know we got that Green Lantern teaser, but I definitely want to see if he's going to like end up on Lois and Superman, or honestly, I kind of would like to see him on Black Lightning, but that's only a me thing. You know, I know they're in Washington. Maybe Argus gets tied up in some of that story and Dig gets sent to Black Lightning. That would be dope. What show? Oh, let's talk about two characters I want to see come back on Legends real quick. Hawk Girl and Hawkman. Come on now. A lot of that stuff in season 1 I enjoyed. I know a lot of people didn't care for too much, especially compared to like now seasons. Yeah, definitely it pales in comparison. But I still enjoy the characters. Plus, I definitely think with the whole Crisis thing, they should definitely come back and do something. Okay, maybe not Darkseid, but something. Because, like, can we just take a second to admire this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artwork? And I'm definitely going to give credit to the artists in the description of this video so you guys can go follow them. But this is beautiful. I definitely want to see something like this happen. I know we had Anti-Monitor, and that was probably as close as we're probably going to get. But I definitely want to see Vixen come back and her daughter. Especially like since the actress is still around, you know, and time travel and all of that good stuff can still happen. I know we just wrapped up with Charlie. And I was kind of sad to see her go. But maybe her contract was up. Maybe she wants to do other things. Because she's been with Legends for a good while. And that's another thing I like about Legends. You know, they're always rotating cast and doing new things. Sometimes I kind of wish they wouldn't. Like, I definitely want to see, like, Jax come back. And there's another channel, I forget what I was watching, but they were talking about they would like to see young Dr. Stein come back. I was like, I could definitely get behind that. And maybe, Jax can come back and, they could do Firestorm for one time or something. But I definitely want to see those three characters come back. Because think about it. This show has given us a lot of joy, a lot of heartbreak, and a lot to talk about. And some of us a lot to look forward to during the week. I know when Arrowverse was at its hype a couple years ago with the 4 nights, I was down for it. I was doing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Or I was doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was here for it. Like I said, I never intentionally missed any episode of anything. I always missed it because something came up, and I would always watch it the next day and then, stream some of it on Netflix. But let's talk about why it's like this for me. If you're like me, an average guy, an average kid, you grew up around superheroes. And you grew up with shows like Justice League Unlimited, Superman, the animated series, Batman, the animated series, Spider-Man, animated series, all of those. And you always wanted to see those guys in live action. And of course, we had the adventures of Clark Kent and Lois Lane. My grandmother introduced me to that, and that was my first live action Superman. Then, you know, we had Christopher Reeve's movie. And then, of course, Smallville, which really solidified myself as a Clark Kent fan because of Smallville. And I actually just rewatched it a couple of months ago, and I should do a video about that. But watching all of these shows, like, it brings me back to childhood a little bit. Especially, like, I don't like being an adult. I really don't. I mean, at all. Working bills, I hate it. So watching this, you know, gives me some of that joy. Yeah, I think Arrow kind of had a good run, definitely. The way they did it with the Spectre type deal. Still not sure how I feel about that. But you know, hey, it's good. And I definitely can't wait to see if they're going to do Green Arrow and the Canaries. I definitely would like to see that happen. Because then, you know, you can get some White Canary action in there as well. It's always good to have Sarah around. And this is why I think Arrowverse is good for what it is. You guys know I'm doing the whole nonstop November. I don't know when this video is coming out. We do have stuff that's scheduled to come out on certain days. Me, Cinepresto, and hopefully an okay editor. We got collabs scheduled to come out, podcasts scheduled to come out. And then, you know, there might be some other small videos that'll come out every now and again with one of us collabing. But yeah, guys, check their channels out. They're going to be in the card and in the description. And hopefully you guys enjoy this. Now, there's one thing I need you to do. Okay, there's two things I need you to do. Okay, there's three things. Maybe four. Okay, one, I need you to comment down below. Tell me who's your favorite Arrowverse character. Then I need you to go ahead, like this video. Then, after you hit the like or dislike, but I prefer like, after you hit one of those, preferably like, hit the subscribe button. Okay? All right? Thank you. I know you did it. Thank you. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow.